In this tutorial, we're going to look at date functions in Excel. We're going to see how to find the day of the week, how to calculate how many working days between any two given dates, and how to add n working days to a given date. So let's start with how to find the weekday for any given date. So there is a function called weekday, which takes in a date parameter and will return a number between 1 and 7, which indicates the weekday. Now, by default, 1 is a Sunday and 7 is a Saturday. So 29th May is a Saturday. Let's see what this function returns here. We'll say equal to weekday 7, which is a Saturday. Now, you can change the way a weekday is counted to start from a Monday or Tuesday. You have options here. We'll see how to do that. The same weekday function will take a second parameter. We'll get the second parameter. We'll say A4, comma. Once you say comma after the first parameter, it gives you a list. There are a lot of options up to 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So depending upon how you want the days to be counted. See, option 3 says starts with 0 and goes on till 6. So option 1 is the default. 1 is a Sunday and 7 is a Saturday. Let's try option 2 where Monday is 1 and Sunday is 7. We'll say 2. You will get a Saturday. So since this is a Saturday, you're getting 6. Now, let's see how to find the number of days between a given set of dates. The simplest way to find dates is to subtract the smaller date from the larger date. This case B6 minus A6. So 28 days. So we have 1st of May and we have 29th of May. So there are 28 days in between. Now all calendar days are counted. There is no discount for weekends or holidays. We have a holiday list here, a list of holidays. So we'll see how to incorporate the holiday list into our calculations as well. So we have 14th of May, which is Friday, which is a Eid, and 19th of May, Wednesday, which is Buddha Purnima. So now there is a function called network days, which is nothing but net working days. So this will give you this will take a start date and end date as parameters and give you the number of working days in between. So you can say equal to network days, start date, comma, end date. So you can see 20 working days. Yes, there are 4 weeks actually, and 4 weeks into 5 days each week is 20 working days. So this does not include weekend, and holidays are counted. Holidays are not excluded, holidays are counted. Now we will see how to exclude holidays. So there is a holiday list parameter which you can pass to this function. Again, start date, comma, end date, comma, it says holidays. So we'll go here, select the holidays from this table. You can see table 1 date, which is the date column in table 1 that has the list of holidays. Say okay. Now it's showing 18, which is because there are 2 holidays in between. So there are only 18 working days. Net working days is 18 between these 2 dates. Now, what if your weekends are not Saturdays and Sundays, but let's assume we have a weekend on a Friday. We can see that we have Eid on a Friday. So if I include a Friday, then there should be a value between this 20 and 19. Let's see how that works, how to do that. Equal to, we have a different function for this, network days dot intl. The intl functions, there are a couple of we'll also see workday as we go ahead. So the intl functions will let you choose the weekends. So in this case, we'll go start date at 1st of May, end date as 29th of May. Weekend, we want to choose Friday as a holiday, so we'll go for option 7. It says Friday and Saturday. 7, comma, holiday list is here. That's about it. Now you'll see we're getting 19 working days. That's because Eid is on a Friday, which already is a weekend, considered as a weekend. So there are 19 working days. Finally, let's see how to add days to a date. So we have a date here, 12th of May, which is again before the holiday, and we want to add 25 days to it. The simplest way to do it is say plus 25 equal to the cell containing the date value plus 25, which is 6th of June. So which is 25 days from 12th of May. Now, if you want to add only working days, that is only weekdays, we have a function called workday, which will take a start day, comma, number of days. So now that is 16th of June because there are 10 days in between which goes into weekends. Holidays are again not considered. Now we'll consider the holidays. So we'll say equal to, again the workday function is very similar to the network days. We'll give it a start day, we'll give it number of days, then we'll select the holiday column. Now it has gone to 18th June because there are two holidays in between. It is 18th June. Finally, we'll see how to configure a weekend like we did with the network days. Equal to, for this we will use the intl function, workday.intl, comma, start date, comma, 25, comma, the weekend. We'll again go for a Friday, comma, now 17th of June, which is between 16 and 18, again similar to how it is here. That's about it. Hope this tutorial was useful. Please use the comments to share your feedback. Thank you.